welcome to the Crohn's Veteran Podcast. You have earned your stripes. Our show is dedicated to helping folks with IBD conditions such as Crohn's disease, ulcerative colitis, and irritable bowel syndrome. We greatly appreciate your support, so please subscribe today. And now for today's episode.
Like last night, I think I woke up twice, and then I got up at no. I didn't wake up twice. That's a lie. I went to sleep at 12, and then I woke up. I woke up once to use the bathroom, and then woke up again at 6, and then I had to use it twice, so I stayed up.
Oh yeah.
So I've been up since like 6ish.
Right, and so I got up around like 7:30, like today. My goal in life is to get up consistently like at 5:30, 5 or 5:30. That would be a goal of mine. Try to do like a 10:30 to 5 or something like that.
I think Kevin's waiting to get in the Zoom call.
Oh, okay. There we go. I just added him. Cool. And so yeah, I'll just kind of reintroduce because I'm recording now. So
Okay.
actually I remembered. So let's see. But yeah, so anyway, I usually start my day like around like 7:30 and just try to stay productive. Yeah, but the idea is to try to really maximize the first few hours of the day. How you doing?
Hey, what's up, Kevin?
Hey.
You got it to work?
Yeah, I'm good. How are you?
Good. So I'm Jordan, Crohn's veteran on Instagram and stuff, and just talking to CJ here about life and Crohn's and and all that. And so I understand that you have Crohn's too. Is that right?
Yes. Unfortunately, yes.
Yeah, man. So tell me a little bit about that. Like how long have you had it?
I had it for about 10 years, since I was 16. So when I was diagnosed, I've gone through periods of remission and flare-ups recently for about 3 to 4 years. My first couple of years with it wasn't too bad. Like I think I was on Remicade for 4 years and I didn't really have any problems.
Okay.
And then I developed antibodies with Remicade and that changed everything. And since then I've been bouncing from medication to medication. But lately I've been feeling better, so to speak. So we'll see what happens. We'll see how long this lasts. But yeah.
Wow. So like I'm sorry to hear that. Have you had any like surgeries or anything or anything like that?
No, not yet. I'm hoping to stave that off for as long as possible. But yeah, no, not at all. Closest thing I've ever had to a surgery was a colonoscopy, and I'm sure you guys have had those. Those are kind of almost routine. So
Right. I mean, they're a lot more. They sound worse than what the actual situation really is. And so it's
yeah,
I mean, what they're doing sounds worse than than the actual experience. And so but yeah, I've but CJ knows that my story that I've had Crohn's for 25 years this year. And so
wow.
yeah. And so like since I was so you said 16, I was 14 and I'm in ninth grade and I'm 38 now. So long time, bro. So I got up to 39 here in a couple of months. And so actually next month. And so yeah, so when I was 14, I didn't have one of those situations where my stomach kind of was jacked up over a long period of time, and just got worse and worse. It was kind of a 24-hour thing. Like I went from being fine and doing whatever to going to like emergency surgery like within 24 hours type thing, and then having
Wow.
Like 6 inches of my colon taken out and like my appendix taken out. I was like, yeah, I was like ninth grade, and then I was actually, yeah, I guess you can call it like remission for like 14 years, and then I went to the emergency room like about 4 times in 2009, and I had like a temporary ostomy, and then I also had another surgery where I had 18 inches of my colon taken out and ileum taken out. So I've kind of like permanent daily symptoms now, like kind of forever, and so I take medicine. I take medicine every day to kind of take medicine and vitamins and all that kind of stuff to try to make it less crappy. I guess that's no pun intended. So so yeah, so I just so my whole thing now is Crohn's and all these stomach aches and pain and all that stuff is just so terrible. Just trying to do positive stuff like this. So but yeah, bro. So that's kind of do what?
I said good. That's good, dude. I'm sorry to hear about that. That sounds awful.
Yeah, I mean that's kind of skimming the surface. But I've had colonoscopies and all of his CT scans, epidurals, catheters, tubes up my nose, down my throat.
That's the worst.
Yeah, so like just all of it, I've been poked countless times. People, my veins are all jacked up, so it always takes them like 3 or 4 or 5 or 6 times to get a vein in my arm and stuff. Being dehydrated sometimes. Yeah, so all this stuff, and so I just try to do other stuff. I have a wife and son and all that, so just working, just trying to hang out and stuff. But yeah, so that's so the main thing is try to like talking about Crohn's is fun, but I'm trying to get like better at like talking because I have so much other stuff going on in my life. Just trying to get better at like talking about I don't know, video games or some other there's other things that I do in life because I do a lot. So but yeah, so speaking of that, Kevin, like how you been spending your time during this virus and just kind of in general, like what do you you still working and stuff, or what's going on?
Well, no, my job got laid off. I work in politics, political campaigns, and so
okay.
When this happened, my person who I was working for, he's a doctor,
okay.
And so he decided to end his campaign to try and stem this, and so I'm jobless. And right now, every political campaign that I'm like reaching out to, everyone's like not hiring right now until they figure out what's going to happen going forward. So I've been basically just at home trying to like get my weight back up, work out at home a little bit, apply for jobs, stay in contact with all my connections, just basically stay tuned to the news because right now it's like everything's like an everyday type of thing. Like who knows what's going to happen tomorrow? Who knows what's going to happen 10 minutes from now?
For real.
So I'm just around the clock paying attention to everything. Just trying not to be like stressed or anxious because it's a very uncertain time and I don't like uncertainty at all. So
facts, man.
Have you guys been watching the news, like following it?
Very close.
A little bit.
Yeah.
I haven't.
I'm a news junkie to be honest with you guys. I'm kind of like a current events kind of politics junkie. I try to like not necessarily one side's right and one side's wrong. I'm a lot more curious in what's actually happening, what's going on, and maybe trying to get like I like hearing people's opinions, from different just different points of view and stuff. Hold on a second, I got it's like a bird, it's like a bird or something like flying on the window or something by like random Nebraska stuff. And so anyway, yeah, so I just like news, politics, all that kind of stuff in general. Of course I think some people have different different motivations than others and stuff, but I try to get the whole story. I try to get if somebody says this happened, I'm kind of curious to see from 3 or 4 different angles to kind of figure out so what actually did happen and not just this one person's point of view.
Or why it happened.
Exactly. Yep. And so, because I mean, all these news places, they have, I guess, agendas. I guess is kind of the word, but just they have different, just kind of different points of view, and so it's kind of trying to see behind that, and and what their motivations are, why they're presenting information in the way that they're presenting it and stuff like that. To me is important, but yeah, I think that with this virus and the response to it, yeah, it's pretty dicey. So it's definitely important to stay just kind of, to me, I'm interested to, like, the reason I watch the news so closely is kind of like, so is everybody gonna be like outside with pitchforks tomorrow, or what's going on type thing. So I kind of want to know if there's gonna be like a revolution or something happening tomorrow. So
That's true. You hate to be that guy who didn't go.
Right.
What you mean there was a riot yesterday? Right.
I was on home sleep. I didn't even know type thing.
You said be here at 8:00 sharp.
Overslept. So but yeah, and that's my biggest, I'm kind of the same way. Just trying to stay kind of keep a good mindset, just just kind of stay relaxed, trying to having Crohn's. Yeah, that's the crazy thing. Yeah, having Crohn's is anxiety enough. Try to bob and weave all the symptoms and stuff of it. And so I know stress. We're talking about that. Stress is such a huge one. Stressful stressful situations go straight to my stomach and stuff, just like you guys. And so so trying to take all this news with an even mind is can kind of be tough a little bit. And so
yep.
So
that's true. On the it is what it is kind of thing right now, and whatever happens.
Right.
It's
but kind of
I've been just trying to take care of me and the people around me, and hopefully everything works out, because it's out of our control, kind of.
Yeah, I mean,
you can only do so much.
I know, and so that's I was there's a whole lot of talk on social media or the news or all these gurus and stuff about about what you should be doing right now, and you should be using this time for X, Y, and Z. You should be getting skinnier, getting buffer, or like reading books or going to school or doing all these things. And literally, like, well, 30 million people don't have jobs, so like and so
how are you gonna do that?
Yeah, so like that's
how are they gonna pay for it?
Right. I mean, or just that you're sad and depressed or anxious about your future because you just lost all of it. And so I don't think that I think.
Can you imagine having a child right now and then losing your job?
This guy. So
that is horrible.
He is 5 years old. He is 5 years old, upstairs right now. And so yeah.
School is out too.
Yeah, well, see, now the good news is that he's supposed to start school this year. So, because he's just 5 years old. And so he's supposed to go to kindergarten or whatever this year. And so so that's the good news. And so he's just still doing kid cartoons and kid stuff right now. So it's not that big of a deal.
That's good.
Yeah. So he's just chilling. So he's doing like little guy stuff still. And so but yeah, so that's the thing, trying to put a brave face for him. I mean, fortunately, there's like unemployment stuff, there's stimulus stuff, there's other things that we can get through until, I get a job with my wife. She's an artist and a massage therapist and stuff, so she can work too. So I mean, it's not, actually her job.
That's awesome.
Hold on, hey Kevin, 1 second. I'm sorry. Did you hear that they're opening Virginia on Friday?
Yeah, 2 weeks.
Oh my God, bro.
Same here, actually.
That's wild.
I think it's
for that. everybody's saying, "Oh, I can't wait to go to the gym. I can't wait to go to the gym." That's the first place I'm not going, bro. With everybody going back to the gym and people are nasty, the gym is nasty as it is already.
Right.
And with this Corona stuff, I'm good, bro. I can keep working out at home.
Right.
For
I mean,
real.
I need cancel my membership because it's the same thing. Like, it doesn't really matter how many little spray bottles you got and little wipes and things like that. It's just there's just a lot of there's like way too many like cooties and shit
Exactly. Unless you're constantly cleaning it,
mm-hmm.
like making sure people are cleaning their stuff at all times. Then...
I mean, like there's like a guy or a girl whose whole job is just to follow people around and like, after
exactly.
So, so this spray people, just walk around spraying people type thing. But yeah, that's the same thing. Telling the wife that I'm pretty sure that stuff is gonna be you can do whatever you want real soon, but you shouldn't type thing. So because I mean there's this kind of it seems like they kind of people have decided that we're gonna go ahead and open it up, kind of back to normal, kind of regardless, and it's gonna hit us. Like I was saying
that second wave, bro.
Yeah, that's what I was saying the other day. Like the Spanish flu in 1918 killed 3 to 5 million people. Actually, it was 2 years. It was from January of 1918 to like December of 1920 or something. So it was like a 2-year virus, and they said about 3 to 5 million people died in the first wave, and about 10 times that died in the second wave, like 30 to 50 million people worldwide. Right, and so and the only reason they don't talk about it is because it happened during World War I. So everybody's fighting and shooting each other and stuff, and so it kind of got this kind of jumped in or lumped in. That's what lumped in with everybody fighting and stuff, and so people on top of that virus got forgotten about. But there's pictures of people wearing cloth masks 100 years ago, literally the exact same thing, and it was totally forgotten in history. So that's why. Kind of part of the reason they just happen and the people forget, and so so it's definitely interesting times, and so so Kevin, so how you filling your time then, so you just kind of stay with your contacts and stuff, and
yes, and reading more than I would if it wasn't like this, so that's a good thing. It's a good hobby to pick back up.
If you don't mind me asking, what are you reading?
I'm reading this book called Power by Robert Greene.
Okay.
And Seduction by Robert.
Right on. So what's that? So what's that? Kind of the focus of that? Is that is a business book or just kind of like a self-improvement type thing?
Self-improvement book.
Okay.
Definitely. It can be used to across all platforms, different or not platforms, all types of careers, etc. You just have to apply it differently.
Right on, like an Art of War type thing. So.
Yes, just like that.
Mm-hmm. Right on. Well, that's I'm kind of the same way. I mean, I read on my. I mean, I like reading books and stuff, but I'm kind of just as I said, like current events, news and stuff, and just kind of just do deep dives and all these different like Wikipedia and stuff like that. And but the last books that I read were, I think it was about a month or so ago. It was like this guy named David Meltzer. He's like a self-help guru. It looks like I was like a self-help guru or something like self-help guru or something like that, and actually like a marketing guy, pretty famous and stuff, and so I actually got to meet him a couple of times and got his book and stuff and read that, and it's kind of like it's called like Connected to Goodness, and so it's just kind of helping people try to clear out all the crap in their heads to try to live their best lives and stuff, and so
Yeah,
But
I like that.
yeah, and so yeah, that's so that's kind of in the same thing. If it's just like with my condition, it's kind of so all consuming, and so my biggest challenge in life is to try to kind of get in my own head type thing, because I'm constantly
I see.
constantly thinking about my stomach, because it's like ever present since I have like I just have like diarrhea like all the time, and so I have to take medicine like every morning and every night to kind of offset that, kind of make it go away. And so I'm constantly like there's no like remission in the sense that oh yeah I feel okay and I can go months or whatever with just eating right or even eating anything. There's like a kind of a daily, hourly, almost minute by minute, realization that you got to take care of this all the time. And so
You said you take something for absorption?
yeah, I do. It's called Prevolite. And so it's
Prevolite.
or like chlorestamine or something like that. But it's like this, just like it's like a chalky like powder, and it comes like a little tin can, like a little circular can and stuff. And I take that like every morning. I'm supposed to. I haven't taken it yet. So this morning. So but taking it, but every morning, taking that, and then take it at night. And the idea is that since the ileum organ is like the organ in your body that takes all the moisture out of the food that you eat, I don't have that anymore. And so literally everything just like shoots through my body. Doesn't matter what it is. And so I mean it could be like salad, crackers, water, burger, soda, beer, liquor, whatever. And good, bad, or in the middle, it just goes right through my body like like lightning. And so so that powder is the only thing that stops that from happening. And so it's kind of like a
wow.
And so that's kind of like it's kind of like an emergency brake for my body. It's kind of like that surgery is kind of like cut the brake lines in my body as far as food goes. Instead of taking 8 hours, 6 hours for it to normally digest, it's like just going straight to my body. And so that means there's no vitamins, all that kind of stuff too. And so taking the powder, like it literally like just kind of emergency brake. It allows me to kind of
Is that powder just for moisture, or is it for like everything, like inside food?
I think it's. I want to say it's just moisture. I want to say it's just moisture. Like but the idea is that it actually slows things. It actually slows the digestion process, enough to where you actually can get the benefit of everything that you're eating. So because that's kind of the worst part is that it's just not getting any kind of vitamins in your body, and so that means you can like just like kind of be anemic and fatigues and all that kind of stuff because you don't have any vitamin D or vitamin B or all these things in your body. So I'm actually on a monthly B12 shot also. So I do a monthly B12 shot. I take like vitamin D every day, all that. So,
do you get your do you ever go to get like a vitamin infusion?
Not an infusion, just I haven't yet, and so that might be helpful, but yeah, I've just so far it's just been like a monthly B12 shot that I've gotten. The infusion is Remicade, so I'm on Remicade also, and so
okay.
Yeah, and so I do the Remicade every 8 weeks. And so, that was the thing is that they people on the Remicade and they're like, okay, yeah, Jordan, you should feel a lot better now. Whew, wow, that was crazy, but you should feel great now. And I'm like, actually, I don't. I feel exactly the same as I did yesterday.
I like how when you get it and they ask you feel better, you feel a little bit better. Like, yeah, it definitely just hit me right now.
The last 10 minutes, I feel great that day. So.
Just you taking out the needle out of my arm, I'm feeling
right.
So much better right
Exactly. There's like blood spurting everywhere. Yeah, I feel great, man. So, but
that's low-key how my parents think it works. To be honest, they think I get it, and they think it's like, oh, I feel better, but they don't really know that it's just to like manage it. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't really help you feel better.
No. It's like to me, I guess I'm fortunate that those are biologics or whatever, that medicine, the Remicade doesn't, I don't get any side effects from that. Just maybe I get a little bit tired, but like, I kind of did some reading, and some people get like really jacked up off of that. And so like, I read people going into shock and stuff, and like their throats closing up and all these kind of things off of Remicade.
Oh nah, bro. That's what I started on, but I failed Remicade. I'm on Entyvio now.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So
I miss Remicade.
Yeah.
What's up?
You see, you miss it.
I miss Remicade. Yeah.
Like,
my quality of life is a lot better when I was on it.
So now, what are you doing now to kind of, what if anything are you doing now to kind of, maintain as far as your health?
Stelara.
Okay.
Stelara, and I take dicyclomine.
Okay.
And this isn't good, but recently, like the last 2 years, my stomach's been out of control. So like I go to the National Spine and Pain Center now, and I can get what I need from them, if you know what I mean, as far as like managing pain and like opiates.
Oh, that's dope, actually. So
well, like it's we'll see. Like here's the thing about it though, and like I don't know if you guys have ever like taken opiates like this before. I'm gonna assume you haven't. But here's the thing: it's like normal people that aren't like us, normally healthy people, they see me with it and they're like, "Oh, you really don't need that type of stuff. You really don't need that type of stuff. It's really heavy." And I'm just like, if you only knew how much pain I go through sometimes, you wouldn't say this. You would understand that I'm not taking this recreationally. I'm not doing this for the fuck of it. Like I don't like this shit. I don't like some of it. Like some of it just makes me feel weird. I've taken like Dilaudid before, and it's like too much, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Like it's way too much, and I'm just like, yeah, like I don't understand how people think like I'm doing this recreationally. I need like a Vicodin or something like that. Yeah, so like I take that bentyl dicyclomine, probiotics, and when my flares get too out of control, I unfortunately take that fucking hell of a drug, that fucking bitch of a drug, prednisone. I hate that drug. I hate that drug, dude. I don't even know who I am on that drug. So like, yeah.
I'm sorry to hear that.
Everybody has those prednisone stories, man.
Right. I mean, I've only been on that briefly, so I'm a little fortunate, but I can definitely relate to the opiate thing. When I was, and then that 2009, when I was, before I had that, 18 inches of my colon taken out, like I was in so much pain. I was in like in a walker, like bent over, almost, this mess, not like literally, but that's what it felt like. And so just bent over sideways in pain type thing, and you could barely walk. And so like, and I went to the emergency room 4 times just based on how much it hurt. Like, so you're laying there thinking, I'm not going to go. I can deal with it. And they're like, I have to go. Right.
Yeah. That was me. I've been there, bro. Oh my God.
So I had, this won't go away. This won't get better. I have to go. But anyway, so like the opiates though. So I was like, I need something to put out this fire. Just, this pain. It hurts so much. And so, so I felt like a strung out junkie just going everywhere, just trying to get whatever, so, because you get that kind of, that energy, that energy will, can be able to make you come off as a desperate drug addict, like, because you're in so much pain, you're in so much pain or whatever, like, you're almost like, come on, man, I need it and stuff like that. So like, so like this. So I mean, I
know people, pharmacists have been getting like all weird on me lately. Like, it's like, why do you keep having this? So I was just like, dude, I mean, like I have to like calm myself down and not like get an attitude or angry with them, because like they still control if I get it. They still control if I like get it or not, But like, I almost want to be like, look, like why are you asking me why I'm getting this so much? There should be a reason. The reason is like on the prescription, and it's because I have a chronic disease, like I'm not understanding. I'm not just a normal
really
kid
dumb,
doing
bro.
this. Yeah, and then they're like, okay, we're gonna call the doctor. I'm like, all right, call the doctor. He's gonna tell you the same thing. Like, they call the doctor and they're like, yeah, you were right. I'm like, I know I was right.
She just don't like you, bro.
It's so
Plain and
stupid.
simple, bro. That's really dumb.
That is dumb. I mean, that's you could speculate about a whole lot of things about that, but the idea that it's like chronic pain doesn't match up with medicine. Not only that, it's a Crohn's, invisible illness, invisible condition. People, pain is invisible, man. So you literally can't see how much somebody's hurt. Also, yeah, if your arm is chopped off or something like that, but if your stomach hurts, and that's the thing too. Like, so you have a stomach ache. Oh, that's it. So you don't.
Right? Yeah.
Where you need drugs. You need like hard opiates for that. You're like, well, actually, I do, because it hurts. When I say it hurts, that's kind of a understatement. So, it's more like jabbing knives. So
my stomach is killing me. That's what I always say. I'm like, my stomach is fucking killing me.
Mm-hmm. I know the words can't do it justice. So we all know, for some, that's, for some, I wish there was a way that you could, that's why you have to do stuff like this. It's so hopefully somebody sees this, somebody in medicine sees this, something like that, or somebody, somebody. Hold on. And so, like somebody in medicine.
Spread awareness.
Yeah, spread awareness and stuff, like, because dude, I mean, people just don't know. I mean, like before I was on Instagram and stuff, I literally didn't know anybody with Crohn's disease this whole time. Exactly. And so, I mean, there's nobody. I mean, I go to the doctor's office and it's just, me and old people. So, so it's just like there's nobody. And so, I'm putting a lot more energy into just, talking to people, reaching out, because this stuff is important. People have to know you guys' stories, all of our stories, because, again, like, especially, people of color, minorities, whatever you want to call it, brown folks, whatever, like just telling our stories is even more important, because there's even less people talking about it. So,
Agreed.
And so I think it's important, man. But but I want to get on. My whole idea, my whole plan with UCJ is to try to get all this Crohn stuff out so we can talk about other fun stuff. So that's the idea. Is because people can see the first, people can see the first couple of episodes and stuff, and see what your story is, see what my story is, and then we can kind of keep it moving. Because there's a whole lot of other stuff going on, and stuff, and so maybe we could we can. I'm saying the streaming stuff. I have a Twitch account and all that stuff, and I'm trying to get there. And so I think I was telling you that too. That
I mean, if you need help, bro, I can try and help you set up. All right. The way I got it. And then,
yeah, I mean, because I'm talking to you on my PC right now, and so and I have the I'm like almost there, because I have like the switch. I have the switch in my in my computer or whatever. Everything's like like in the same, going to the back of the monitor or whatever. And so everything works right now.
You need for the switch though. You need capture card. Yeah.
Yeah, and so that's my only little detail. So. And I said, so wifey wants to do that too, stream and stuff, and so I might do the PS4, because I'm just trying to decide, how much, because that's still kind of a commitment, like all that streaming time.
Yeah.
So I'm trying to decide.
Bro, streaming is like a full-time job, bro.
Yeah.
If you want to go full-time.
Right, and so I'm kind of, so part of me is like, I might just have wifey streaming and me just do it for fun, still. Yeah. Because I don't know if I can just do that 15, 20 hours a week every week at least, whatever. 3 or 4 days.
I'm at like 30.
Exactly, bro. So like
30 this week.
So that's I mean, people. I mean, I know, and so I'm I don't know if that's one of those things I probably could do right like today. but if I got a job in a week, or something like that, or in a month, I'm like, I don't want to create like a bad expectation, right? And so,
Yeah.
but but yeah, man. But something else. I mean, I'm still thinking about, just how I put out this content, because I'm trying to, because like with these videos and stuff, I'm trying to decide if I want to, just put them on YouTube, LinkedIn, everything else, or or YouTube or Instagram or whatever, or if I want to do do like a separate audio and just do put this on YouTube, kind of put the video on like on some platforms, and then do separate audio for different platforms. I'm still trying to decide. I'm trying to,
I know my boy has a podcast. He made a podcast on Spotify.
Mm-hmm.
Like he actually has his own little podcast there.
Yeah, me too. Actually, that's the thing, is that I actually have 2 episodes up, and so I'm on Spotify.
On Spotify?
Yeah, I'm on Spotify and Google Podcasts, and so
Nice.
so I think I'm gonna do that. I think I'm gonna still do my little personal 15-minute ones, and then and then do ours on YouTube, with anybody we interview or whatever, because I think that'd be really fun too. Kind of talking to Kevin today.
Gotcha.
That'd be dope too. Because like different perspectives, different ages, all that kind of stuff. So I think that'd be good. But yeah, but looks like he might have dropped off.
Yeah, so it looked like it might have closed out on him.
Yeah, so that's cool. I mean, this, we're all done anyway. We got 2 minutes left.
Yeah, we got like 2 minutes.
Yeah, so before this cuts off, so I appreciate your time, man. I did record it this time, so I'm gonna throw it up on YouTube. Anybody watching, if you like what you see, and you want to support people with Crohn's disease, please subscribe to our channels. And so, all right, man, have a good day.
You could also check them out on Instagram at Crohn Veteran.
Yep, at Crohn's Veteran, CROHNSVETERAN. Follow me, connect with me. All right, man.
You could also follow me too. All right.
Yep.
Deuces, bro.
All right, deuces.
Take it easy.